Hi, I'm Julia from Transforming Knots Together, and it's great to be joined by Andrew Jenkins, who is living in the village of Teversal. Do you want to tell me what life has been like in Teversal, sort of pre-lockdown? What did you get up in the community and the church to?
Yeah, so we had quite an active congregation in St. Catherine's Church, and that spirit really has continued through the lockdown. So people have stayed in close contact with each other. We also have quite an active association called the Friends of Teversal in the village. Teversal's part of a neighbourhood forum with 2 other villages, but in Teversal that's been very active and operates the Manor Room, which is next to the church. We normally have a pop-up pub every month, which is a kind of big social activity. Yeah. But we had to close that because of social distancing. But that was replaced immediately by some members of the community association who organised a pop-up shop every morning for 2 hours. And that was really helpful to a lot of people. So that was really good.
Really good. And just before lockdown, didn't you plant lots of trees?
So we did it with Ashfield District Council. They advised us and supplied the saplings and everything in Stanton Hill. So then one of our group in the neighbourhood forum, she lives near there and she walks her dog round. So when she saw the trees were drying out, she mobilised the group. So we went twice a week all through May and we watered the trees, and we're still watching the trees. I just had a message from Ashfield District Council to say there's a new site on Brand Lane, the other end of Stanton Hill Village, and they want to plant more trees up there. So we're going to do that together.
Wonderful. Oh, that's super.
In November. Yeah. So
that's brilliant. And I think there have been some sort of new developments that have occurred online in the village.
Yeah. I was really interested in the library in Skegby, and we started to have a feeling that it's a great site for adult education and stuff. So we were promoting that through the forum, and that worked. But also we felt if we need to use this library, otherwise we might lose it. I was watching information online from Inspire, and they announced a poetry festival last December. And it was great, but all the events were like in West Bridgeford or Mansfield or somewhere big. So we wrote to them and said, suppose we did something, how would that be? And they were really encouraging. And we got free tea and biscuits. And so we had a poetry group. So that went on really well. And we started to get some original poems as well as we're sharing different poems. And then we couldn't do it anymore because of the lockdown. So got about 6 poems. I put them together and emailed them to everyone. And then for people who are not online, we printed them out and we posted them. And I think we've now done that. We're getting ready to do it for the 3rd time.
So that's wonderful. And you're probably going to keep going with that, even?
Oh, well, we definitely keep going with the poetry. Yeah, I've got about 6 now for July, which the people have sent me. So I'm going to send out the next one very soon.
So with lockdown sort of melting, are there any plans afoot for the community going forward?
Yeah. So as I think I mentioned, we're working to establish a community hub for various activities in Stanton Hill. That could be in the existing premises of the Baptist Church, which is closing. So we are in touch with the Baptist Church about that. We've had some really good contact, and that was facilitated by Faith Action Mansfield.
That's right. The connection with
came up in one of the online discussions. Yeah, that's right.
Did. I remember that. Yeah.
So that's one. We've also planned, designed a access cycle route, probably about just under 1 kilometre, I think, from the Teversal Trails, which are fantastic former railway line system of cycling and walking and horse riding, to link with Brierley Forest Park in Stanton Hill, and also take people up to Stanton Hill High Street where there are shops and the co-op and so on. So we're communicating with Ashfield District Council about that and proposing that. As I said, they want to plant more trees, so that's definitely on the agenda. We've also got advice from the co-op about green spaces. So in our community forum, one of our colleagues is really into this, and I think she's mapped and listed 39 green spaces. We're making an application to Ashfield District Council to officially list these as assets of community value, which means that they can't be sold off.
Yes.
Because there may be pressure now on councils to sell assets. And we really value this. So I'm going to be doing that very soon on behalf of the community.
So I have an absolutely wonderful community there, and it's just been a real joy to hear all the various things that you're involved in and the community are doing to support each